Hey, one of my many roles around here at Oak Ridge is construction development. And I remember after getting hired, Brian and I sat down on the space needs of Oak Ridge. And I remember talking about exactly what we needed in this moment of growth. And one of the things that we really wanted to do was be impactful and be a church for our families and for the community. And so we knew we needed to create more space for family ministries. And one of that would be to move adults out of our current sanctuary space and make this for the kids. And so that is what we set out to do. We set out, 1, create more space for the kids, create more space for the adults, and 3, create a space that was conducive without poles and plenty of height for our online services. So as we went through many renditions and many different drawings and many discussions, we landed in 2018 with the current concept and drawings that we have for the building that we're building. It was in 2019 that our build team spent hours and hours and hours taking concept to construction drawings. And it was in November of 2020, we finally broke ground.
I believe deeply in the mission and kind of the vision that Pastor Brian and the church was laying out on what the future impact would be for our community. And I love creating impact. I believed in the mission and the value of what this was going to bring for individuals and the change it was going to bring about. And I wanted to be a part of it. So it was super exciting for us, our family, and our business.
When you're building other commercial projects, it's very kind of singular. It's, you're only helping a certain demographic or a certain group of people. But this is, it's the entire community, it's the entire city of Salisbury, because you have all different ranges of people that are going to be attending this church, and that's where it makes it's actually really cool.
This build, it took place in a very strange time with price increases and with everything availability of materials, and these contractors came in holding their price and doing the best job they can, and it was just great to see the workmanship and the dedication that they put into it. And the other thing is that everybody just seemed to come to work happy. That was pretty amazing. That I loved to come out and talk to the guys and just find out a little bit about them and just kind of enjoy their company.
So early on, when I started attending Oak Ridge and getting involved in Oak Ridge and hearing about the new building, I always had this feeling that I would be involved in it. In some way, I wasn't sure. Obviously, I wanted to build it. I thought that's why God had me here. And then when we didn't get the bid, I realized, but I was still involved in it, that was part of God's plan also. And I didn't see that from the start, but being involved in the team was part of God's plan. I was to be involved in this building, and I'm so honored and so happy to have been involved in it.
I think that one of the ways that I've seen God show up a lot in this project is the enthusiasm and the interest that has started small and has just kind of gained momentum throughout the whole progress. And I think that it's created an excitement that is timely. You've heard Pastor Brian say from the pulpit, this is 12 years in the making. Well, that's all God's timing, and it's coming to a head, and I see that, and I see the excitement. So I actually think He's been moving in His time, because Lord knows through this whole progress we have had stumbling block after stumbling block, but I think we've learned from that. I think we've learned patience and endurance and perseverance. It's all biblical. And through all those hard times, we have been successful with God's help, and we can see the finish line.
This building was designed with you in mind. And now, after 12 years, millions of dollars, and thousands of hours in planning and preparation, we finally are excited to say to you once and for all, welcome home.
Welcome home! Welcome home!
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Welcome